Hello guys and welcome to Salesforce Learning World. This is the third part of my previous video series where I touch upon setting up code versioning in Salesforce using Bitbucket. So today I will be discussing about a very handy tool to compare our local code with a remote source code. A remote source code means a code on Bitbucket server which we have set up previously. As we discussed in our previous session that before committing any changes to remote server, we have to make sure we are not overriding other developers' code. So in order to do that, first of all, we would pull all our changes inside our source tree workspace and then compare those files with our local files. And for that purpose, we would be using Beyond Compare tool, which is free of cost. So you can use that to compare your source tree code with your local Sublime or Eclipse code. So let's kick things off by downloading Beyond Compare. So to do that, you just need to search Beyond Compare in any browser and download the exe file. So let's go to browser and search Beyond Compare here. You'll see we have multiple sites from where I can download this. So let me download this from here. Here you see that I can simply download this. If I click on this download button, system will automatically download this for me. Okay. So already started downloading this for me. So let's wait for this to get installed, get downloaded. So as you can see, once the download is completed, we just need to execute this .exe file and it would install Beyond Compare for us. So let's execute this. So accept the default. It will simply install this for us. Okay, as I already have this Beyond Compare, so I would not execute this file. So you can execute. This is not rocket science. Just you need to accept the default, and it will install this on your system. So once this is installed on your system, you just need to open this up. So once this is open, this looks like this looks like Junior. So you just need to click on folder compare over here. When you click on this folder compare, you would be redirected to the new screen where you need to provide two path variable. So here the two path is mean for one is from your Sublime or Eclipse, and the other one is your workspace of source tree. So whatever you have written in Sublime, that code can be compared directly with your source tree workspace. So let's say my Sublime or Eclipse workspace is Beyond Compare. I have already one folder in directory. So I would provide that path here and click on reload. So you can see all the files contained in this folder are fetched. And in the other way, I have this source tree where I have created one directory, created one repository and fetched two branches from the remote. So I would fetch the source tree workspace from here and put it inside my Beyond Compare. As soon as I put and click on there, you'll see there is some .git by default hidden file that this should be there. So as soon as I click on this, file ext.1, you can see, you can compare side by side both the files. So let's make some changes in this file in my Sublime directory. I will open this up and add one more line and save it. And then I go back to my beyond compare. You can see the change is reflected here in this beyond compare. So my Sublime workspace has some new changes that is not there in my source tree workspace. So either way I can move these changes into my source tree workspace, and that can be reflected in my source tree. So here it provides really sleeky UI where you just need to compare side by side, and you can move those changes from right to left and left to right. So I'll move these changes from my Sublime directory to Sublime workspace to the source tree. And here I get one option to save these changes in my source tree workspace. So I simply save this. As soon as I save this, and when I go back to my source tree workspace, I would notice that there is one file that needs to be committed because we have made some changes first in Sublime workspace. Then I move those changes from Sublime workspace to source tree workspace. As soon as I move those changes in source tree workspace, source tree notice that there is some change that needs to be committed remotely. So I will just click on this file, stay selected, and put some comment. There is some changes needs to be moved to remote. That's all. Just commit these changes. Okay, let's make this commit happen. It's asking me for my credential. I would simply provide this. This is my host. This is my Bitbucket credential. As soon as I provide my credential, it would simply commit to changes. And there are other benefits of using Bitbucket is when I go back to my Bitbucket account, here you see that I have a new comment. I have a new commit. This is some changes needs to be moved to remote. This commit is already there on remote. So here I have few things that I haven't discussed so far that I want to highlight here. So here you can see that there is some changes in my existing file, which is one line I did. And along with that, I can do the code review inside my Bitbucket account. Bitbucket account. So the thing is, let's say someone written some code, and he might have put for loop. He might have put some socket or DML statement inside for loop. In that case, I can simply click on this add button and put some comment that whatever person, whoever was the developer, I can mention his name. Mention his name that please move this code out of for loop, and then click on submit. So that particular user gets a notification that there is some past practices lapses inside the code, so you need to modify your code, and then you can commit this code once again. And once that code is fixed, once that loophole is covered, then once again your code reviewer can go ahead and check that code, and once he is satisfied with the way the code is written, he can approve those changes. It gets approved. So this is how Bitbucket can also be used for code reviewer, code review tool. Okay. So I think this was helpful for you. If you think the same way, you can like my videos, you can comment on this, you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.